Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we are back with another exciting episode of Panzer Corps. And where we last left off, we had begun our assault on the Stalingrad area, and, things could be going better. Things could certainly be going worse, though. We're going to go ahead and start turn 8. Those Navy ships are really pissing me off. It's just because I've got no defense against them, you know? Everything else, even the KV-1s, those are big tanks. Those are a pain in my ass, but we can still take them. The Navy ships, that would take all... I don't know why I moved him. I want to go down here just to concentrate on what is important. Can you do some damage, Stuka? No, we're gonna get you out of here. Starting to take too much damage. Have they got... Yeah, they do, actually. They do have some fighter units I want to take care of. And then you can move down, because we're going to need to replace your losses. Same with our artillery there. Taking quite a lot of damage. Really? They're in a freaking stream, guys. Come on. Alright, now the numbers are starting to turn in our favor on this town. There we go. Step in the right direction there. Let's see. Start working down those conscripts. And I'm very quickly wanting to get my tank, my little Panzer III here, out of the main thrust of the assault. This is going to be an infantry-only area. We're going to try and flank up with the rest of our tanks, see if we can't pull down and around... to flank them. But right now, this area, yeah, it's going to be all infantry. Let's get you guys replaced. And you guys can probably do with a little bit of unit replacement as well. You can't do a thing. You've fought this round. That's fine. Let's also get these guys going. 8. I like that. 8 damage. That is what I like. Send you in. We'll be able to take that next turn. That's good. Let's see. How are we doing here? Can we flank you around? Maybe get 2 units on this guy? What we can do, taking a look, is something like that. Oh, come on. Really? Alright, I don't mind that then. We killed it. That's really all that matters. These guys need some loss replacement therapy. There we go. North, set. Center, set. South, improving. Yeah, let's get you in there. Capture that town, and now let's get our freaking infantry units away from the coast so those guys can't do any more damage to us. I don't necessarily know that we need to take down that fortress. We might have to, in which case that bomber might prove to be more useful there than it is going up against the center of the Russian forces. We'll see. But, yeah. Not liking the way the Russians have a fleet and we don't. But of course, you can't win them all. It was an expensive assault, conscripts. Are you sure it was worth it? I'm not so sure. Let's get you in, and you will get the honors of capturing that far eastern town. Might as well wait. get ourselves sorted, push south when we can. All of you guys could do with a break as well. Consider it well earned, gentlemen. You've done your country proud. Alright, well, this northern assault is going to start looking pretty darn groovy to me. Almost as groovy, of course, as the glorious victory we're getting on the doorstep to Stalingrad. Let's just take a look at how bad this situation is going to be once we try and cross the stream. It's looking like it might be alright, in all honesty. If we can get across here and capture that little town, we'll get a nice starting point for the push. And here, we're just going to want to clear all this artillery out of the way. That's a bit of a letdown. Still. Oh, I did not want you. Why did you go so far around? I guess because of that? Okay. That was my poor order giving. I will agree to that. Might as well get you moving. We can use the guns on Stalingrad more than we can here. Alright. Stuka, you just... well, you go up there. We'll need you. Replace your losses. We're so close to knocking that fort down. And yeah, we do need to actually capture that too, which sucks. So next round we should be able to finish that off, capture that point, and then the Russians will not bother us there again. We're looking good here. Next turn. Okay, well, we're ready to start going south, which is good. I'm not going to mount them up. Well, I say that and then I mount them up. I just don't want to run into any surprises, that's all. And it doesn't look like I'm going to be, which is good. We're going to want to keep our Stug away from the town for obvious reasons. And is there, with that town captured, actually, what I might do is send my armor up and around that way. So we can come off on the other side of the Volga and hit any sort of, you know, artillery or whatnot they'll have on the other bank. And I'm fairly certain they will have other stuff on the bank. So now here's the tricky bit. We've got to get across the river, but in strong enough numbers that we're not just going to be pushed back instantly. Not a great place to be attacking from, I agree, but we need to get these guys across. That's the crappy thing about this. There's not much else we can do except throw men into the meat grinder and hope against hope that more of us survive than them. And we probably should. We've got enough infantry coming down here. We'll be able to take Serafimovich pretty quickly. While the tanks flank around. Now we just got to clean this up. I don't want to chase artillery too far south. If these guys run, these guys run. And assaulting that train is just getting freaking expensive. Alright, I would like to resupply you, Stug, but we need to take care of at least one of those artillery pieces, so there you go. You'll get your rounds next turn. Not the result I was hoping for, but that was. Now we just have to capture it next turn, unfortunately, and get the rest of these guys walking. I think what I'm going to do is put them on trains. We can get you going further. And we can get you going much further. Because you're on the rail! Alright, well that's the Crimea Peninsula taken care of. Safely in our hands. Good news all around. Let's get this our infantry. Let's get this infantry moving along the south here and up into that area. That seems like a good idea. The one concern, obviously, as you can see, is that there's some conscripts here, and if we leave this town completely undefended, we'll lose it. So the 37th is going to have the wonderful goal in life of keeping Rostov in German hands. Not something I'd want as a job, but somebody's got to do it. Next turn! Yes, please retreat. Thank you. Well, this is good. Our units are staying alive. And it says a lot about the state of the war when that's a good thing for you. Have to move you guys out and back. We can start moving some more units across. We can get our grenadiers across, which is good. And not that we necessarily need to secure the airfield, but if we can take it, hey, I'm not going to complain. That would be a good base for bombers. It's nice and close. Let's show these Russian conscripts the power of German artillery. Those guys won't be around for too much longer. You need to replace your losses, so you will. You definitely need to replace your losses. We'll get you up and ready and get our tanks going north. We still have plenty of time for this little flanking maneuver to work, so that's good. Actually, yeah, if we can get you down like that, I'm okay with that. We'll move you there. We'll move you there. We can start getting units for the town. Oh, no, undo that. And undo that. There we go. Yeah, defense 2. Defense is good. Alright, well that's that guy taken care of. Almost. That is a bit presumptuous of me to say he's been completely taken care of. We're going to need to replace your losses, and we are going to need to get you up. They are dumping a lot of their points into making sure this railgun stays alive, which, you know, is annoying. You get into your defensive position, and now that we got our Stuka up, where's our closest airfield? There. We'll base you out of there. We'll take our big bomber and base you there. And we can take our fighter And it doesn't really seem like the Russians have much in the way of fighter aircraft. But they do have a lot of anti-aircraft back there. Dangerous position to be putting that fighter in, but you can see why I'm going to be getting my armor to flank. In typical Russian fashion, they've got everything on their side of the river for defensive fire. So, that's going to be a concern. Let's capture the point we need to capture and keep moving these guys. You can get on a train and go there. Look at how quick that is. That's amazingly quick. Yeah, attacking a destroyer from the land is never a good idea. And I think that's it for that. Well, we could move you a little bit closer. Why not? End your turn. Ooh, yeah, that's... Well, that one wasn't too bad. Still, 50% casualties. It's a lot to take. And we can see that conscript unit is already moving. Well, we took a chunk of Stalingrad for a mere moment. Let's go and make sure we replace that unit that died. Perfect. Let's also start getting our armor across the bridge. That should be a good enough force to take on their artillery, I'm thinking. We can send you back there. And we can finish off this town. And now we got a way open in the north for the actual assault on Stalingrad. Things are looking up, guys. Well, not that they were ever really looking down, but, you know, things are improving. I guess if we keep moving people across the river, things will be good. I'd like them to cross, though. That would make my life easier. Can you guys just come across the river, maybe? That'd be super groovy. Let's start using our Stuka. I don't know where that anti-aircraft was, probably back there somewhere. But, now that we know they've got units in this general area... Where are you going to run to now, railcar? Yeah, that's what I thought. Mission accomplished. Might as well put a round in them. And might as well get you rested and repaired. We're gonna need you to stop in a town to get off the train, aren't we? So we'll get you off there and start you moving. We don't need any anti-aircraft down there anymore. And what to do with our big bad bomber? Well, we'll get him based out of there. That seems like a good idea. Get you there, we'll put you on a rail car, and get you moving. Come on, big gun. You're not done yet. Alright, that's that for that. Next turn. Why did you retreat forward? Alright, well, let's get this flank going. There we go. We're set for that. We want to make sure this artillery piece gets in range, and I think here should have it. So we'll just get our guys into position. No huge amount of moves on the north, but that's going to be a nice little corridor to move down. We'll get you guys resupplied, and we might as well get you down there. We're not going to fire you, so that if these guys are attacked, they'll be able to defend themselves. Good. We'll get our pioneers set next. Because, yeah, to attack them, they'd have to come into the river bottom, and, yeah, that's not going to be good for them. Let's replace your laws. Oh, you need to be on the actual airfield for that. Of course you do! That makes sense. Why not? Why not bomb the city? Seems like a good idea. We can start moving these guys up. What is this? This is a 76.2 millimeter artillery piece. Why is it so difficult for my infantry to attack it? That is a concern. I don't like that at all. We need to get you guys back across the river. And we might as well get you in position to assist in the defense there. Thankfully, we've got reinforcements coming from the Crimea that should be able... rail. Thank you. Yeah. This area should be safe. I don't think destroyers can take land targets, so we should be okay there. I can't believe that. That is insane. But I think right now that's all I'm going to want to do. I don't want to push too hard out just yet. I don't have the forces in position. I should, in the next turn or two, to get my tanks down there, because there are a lot of guns there. They really want that Stuka dead, don't they? Well, we'll show them, won't we? Yeah, come on, attack me. Ooh, those anti-air guns. That artillery piece, it's like an anti-infantry artillery, which is a weird designation. All infantry, let's use our words. All artillery is anti-artillery or anti-infantry, but this gun especially has been a real pain in my side. Let's get you back. Not much we can do for you right now. We'll have to hit them with our own guns. Resupply, resupply. And even that isn't looking all that great. That's looking okay, though. Then we can move our grenadiers in and mow down their pioneers. We can move our pioneers in and start doing a little bit of damage. Oh, that was actually quite a lot of damage. You need to replace your losses. And I guess we could start moving you in. Again, attacking from the riverbed, not usually a good idea, but sometimes you don't have a choice when it comes to the timing of the situation. Hello, infantry. Are you sure you want to fight this one out? I mean, I'll oblige you if you want. But you're not going to have a good time of it. Unfortunately, we're so clogged on the road network here, we're not having a good time of it either. Still, could be worse. Yes, that's what I thought. You would have, what is it, an M3 Lee. A little bit of the Lend-Lease going on from the Americans. That's okay, though. I'm not concerned about American equipment. Come on, conscripts. Don't you want to take the city? You're going to have to put up a fight. Let's get you, yeah, why not? Rolling up into there. That's perfect. Now, we're going to need to create a spot on the rail network for the big gun, and then resupply it next turn, and we should start shelling the town like nobody's business. Yeah, that's about that for that. That's about that for that. We got our Air Force, unfortunately, not doing well. But that's okay. We'll leave things like that. Remembering, of course, we do have to snag Astrakhan as well, which you can probably do once we're done flanking these asshats up there. Yeah. Alright, well, things are looking good. They're having to really juggle their defenses here to keep the city protected. That guy should be in range. He is. We'll get you guys to resupply, and we'll get you ready to replace your losses. Yay, more Iron Crosses. Oh, come on, really? Can you get up there? Okay, let's do that. And then we can take the town. Cognizant, of course, of the defensive forces they have there. Let's just keep chasing this artillery piece back. You definitely need your losses replaced, and you need to attack that stupid cannon that I hate. I need to start moving our artillery up closer. Shoot. Okay, well, let's concentrate on the issue at hand. That is getting this flank attack to work. Move that guy in. Move you down. Kill you. Move you across. Kill you. And you can replace your losses and fill your fuel tanks. I think that is a good idea. Get a good push going on here now. Move you in position, move you down. And finally, I really wouldn't mind killing that unit. So there we go. Can you get there? Oh, you can. We're close. We're close to taking a section of Stalingrad. We're gonna start pushing now. As best as we can. Can we get you closer? We can, and we will. That's good. We might as well get you moving. And we might as well get you off the trains and moving. Alright. What do we need to do next? We're not going to put you out just yet. But we can thankfully start pushing back that advance. And then we can go and move our artillery up into, or our armor up into this area too. Try and help out with the artillery pieces that are being a bit of a pain. But I think that's basically it. I'm going to keep this guy down here just in case he needs some assistance. Move you there, and I think that's everybody. Let's just make sure we don't have anyone else coming up from Crimea. I don't think we do. Doesn't look like it. And can we get you guys moving anywhere? It probably would have been a good idea to include some infantry in this armor flank attack. A unit of guards infantry dug in forests is going to be a bit of a pain to try and take out. And we'll find a way. Alright, looks like we need to get another pioneer unit in. That's fine. We will do that, pioneers. There you go. No real places for you to shoot. We can start hitting the town now. Just like that, we're into Stalingrad. There we go. 2/3 of the town captured. That's a good thing. Let's get our tanks moving. Oh. That is suicidal. That isn't, though. Well, not very suicidal. If those anti-aircraft cannons turn to anti-tank cannons, we're going to have a bit of a time of it. Let's see, can we... We might be able to do this. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be taking the town this turn. So that's Stalingrad taken. Step in the right direction. Man, that piece of artillery is being a pain in the ass. So we'll show it. We'll show it a thing or two. Is anything in range of this? Oh, there is a lot in range. Okay, good. Good. I guess we could... No, we'll hit this guy. And I think let's go fighter hunting. Look at that luck. Might as well start wearing down their fighter defenses. Get ourselves moved across. I don't think they'll be able to get much of a counterattack here, so let's get our artillery up as close as we possibly can. Oh yeah, let's take that too, shall we? That seems like a good idea. Let's move you up and take him again. Good. And, yeah, we'll start getting these tanks across. Yep, feel free to resupply and come back, guys. You can do that the rest of time. As far as I'm concerned, we should be able to hold you off, so please keep it up. It's going to take us a little while to filter all of our infantry through the town, but once we do, it'll be good things happening. And I'm starting to think I didn't need so much infantry to take Stalingrad. The battle certainly has a reputation for being a meat grinder, but I think if you're quick enough, especially with the flank to the east, then it's not really a problem. Although granted, we've got like 12 turns of counterattack for them to retake the city here, so I could be speaking far too soon. I've done that before. Defense +3. That's huge. There we go. That's him taken care of. And now we can go down and start hunting these conscripts. And we also need to start thinking about taking that town too. There's only two places really to cross the river, into the artillery of Stalingrad, or heading down south here and crossing there right by the defenses of that town. I'm not sure what those defenses are like. Obviously I'm not in position to see. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Interesting decision for those infantry units to move out of the cover of the forest. I'm not going to argue what their thinking was. I'm just going to silently approve. Let's concentrate on that middle piece. We can probably work it down to almost nothing. That's exactly what I wanted to see. What? Are you kidding me? Fine, you move there. You can only move there? That sucks. Alright, well let's move you back and see if we can't finish off the infantry. Getting close, but not exactly what I would call a finishing move. Get you across, see if you can't attack that gun to make it worth it. Kind of, but not really. Nope, I don't want you there at all, and I don't want you in trucks. I want to deselect you. Hello, artillery. Bet you weren't expecting to see us across the river, were ya? You keep putting pressure on those Russian pilots. And you need to replace your losses. Something fierce. Everybody here does, really. Let's get you guys fixed up. Everybody in the town of Stalingrad, too. They could use some resupplying. You could use some resupplying, too. We'll move our anti-air guns up. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping for. I haven't really used you much. This poor force management on my part. All of these guys in the north sitting here not doing anything. But I wanted to make sure we took this town. It's not something you want to leave to chance. There we go. And we can get our Stuka moving. Not much left in the way of anti-aircraft, so let's see if we can't do some damage to this artillery or this infantry. And we can get you moved to replace your losses. Alright, next turn. Okay. Fairly confident we'll be able to take out this artillery piece. We should probably start hitting that boat if it can do any damage. I'm not sure that it can. There's really not much else that's going to be hitting that. That's been taken care of, so now let's move... Can we? No. It's single file from here on out, eh? Okay. Oh, that's good. Perfect. Even better. Refuel you, resupply you. Make sure I don't lose my fighter. We had some anti-aircraft fire going on. Perfect. Take you out. And we can start pushing on you now. We might as well move you guys further along this direction. See what we can see. That wasn't much of an ambush, was it? Pretty annoying that it slows down your advance so much, though. Let's replace your losses, and we can probably finish them off with the Panzer. Yes, we can. Let's get that artillery piece moving. Like so. Sure, we'll break contact with the boat. It seems like the Grenadiers have a better chance of taking them down anyway. Of course, I say that and they don't take them down, but still, you know, it's the truth. They do have a better chance at that. And we got this defensive position to make sure we defend. And we'll move that guy down in a way to flank him, maybe even take those two towns. Who knows? Alright, next turn. We still have a lot of time left. The trick with, you know, getting a full, complete victory is basically getting Baku. It's so far away, I don't think we've got the time to take it. We can see the defenses here aren't really all that much to concern us. A boat and some infantry, that won't be too bad. It's not even Russian boat people, so really we've got nothing to worry about. We've got our big strategic bomber now, but really no strategic bombing targets to take. So we'll send him east and hope he does his thing. Yay, they surrender. That's not good. Move you there? We can actually move you there too, just so we can get you moving. Well, why not? We moved you into position. I gotta say, for a artillery piece that is on rails, that thing runs out of ammunition quick. Come on, hit that boat. There we go. Almost dead. Let's see if we can finish this guy off. Next turn we will. And we're slowly moving our forces. That's good. Let's go east, gentlemen. Now, let's check this. If we start our push for Grozny from this group, we'd need to push from here to go for my cop. Well, let's start that, shall we? You need to resupply. You can start hosing those guys down with an MG-34. Finish them off. And start pushing. We'll actually send a little bit of assistance. Alright, well... Oh, we need to do that with 10 turns remaining. Well, we don't have 10 turns remaining, so... It's really just a quest for renown now. And if I'm honest, we've got quite a lot of renown. Ooh, a Fokker-Wulf 190A. That is exciting. Those are very good planes. Let's just keep moving. Wow, that infantry is well defended. Oh, come on. There we go. Freaking boats. What good is boats anyway? Oh, we can attack with that? That right there is a surefire sign I should not be playing military strategy games. Hey, we can attack with a gun? What? Yes, yes you can. That's got them moving. Well, that's an okay place for them to be. Finish those guys off. Town is clear. Get our Stuka. And send them here. A little bit of rhyming going on today. Ouch. That was quite the defense. Alright, well, I don't think we've got much use for armor here, so let's move these guys out. And you could probably do to get a resupply. And we'll also start sending our anti-aircraft down. I should have been doing that all along. Lesson learned. How far are we from an objective? Still a ways out. We might as well push. I say, we're not going to get a smashing, stunning, jaw-dropping victory. But we will get some renown, which we can turn into forces later on. So that's good. It's going to be a mess. Especially down here, but hey, we'll figure this one out. Next turn. Alright, and taking a look at the time, I think I'm going to end the episode here. So in the next episode, we'll hopefully finish off the mission. Thumbs up if you have enjoyed this episode. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.